welcome to another edition of Monday Night Futbol, episode number 7, I think.
Wow.
We got a full house. Looks like Roy finally decided to join us. Todd finally decided to join us.
I'm off the DL, and Roy's done playing golf. So
yeah,
good.
Roy's done playing golf. So
Hey, business comes first, you know what I mean? I have to go through my commitments. I got to pay for those bets.
We got a lot of games this week.
So guys, we had a lot of games this week. So let's cut the chase and go straight to the scoreboard, OptiLink scoreboard, because we had a ton of games. Todd, go down the scoreboard there for the boys.
All right, we got Dalton squeaking by Alexander 1-0. Cahulla Creek dishing out the second loss in a row for Dalton Academy. Pace getting the better of Northwest 5-2. A couple of red cards in that game. Southeast 10-0 with a big shutout.
Hey, Roy, you call this one?
No, Coach Hector never called me.
Murray draw with Cass 1-1. A good result for them. North Murray 6, Adairsville 1. North Murray cooking up something special over there. And then Christian Heritage 2-1 over Snoresville.
Roy, what about the girls there?
Oh, man, you know that's too far for me to see. Todd, can you help me out?
I'll help you out. We got Northwest girls. They revenged. They took a win over Pace, so they won 2-1. Making up for the boys' loss. Cahulla, 7-0 over Dalton Academy. For me, that's progression from Dalton Academy because we've been seeing 8, 9, 10 goal games.
Yep.
True.
I mean,
Still, I think I heard something over 40-something saves in that game for the Dalton Academy team.
Southeast girls over Ridgeland 8. That's a big statement when Ridgeland was coming in ranked 8th in the state and Southeast was putting a hurting on them.
Somebody's falling off the top 10.
Sonorville 6-0 over Christian Heritage. North Murray with a 2-1 win over Daresville. I think we got some highlights of that game. Murray with a 1-0 loss to Cass. And then we got Dalton with a 3-1. Nice statement win for Coach Almodovar down there in the Atlanta area on Tuesday. And if I'm not mistaken, we do have highlights of those games we'll show on later in the show. So, man, what do you think so far? A lot of games.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the one thing that jumps out to me and is that Dalton Academy, Cahulla Creek game. Like I told you guys right after the game, I watched it, and those two teams looked like they had played each other like every game for the past like 10 years. They just went at each other, and I just couldn't believe it. And that's a game I'm going to be watching in the years to come.
Roy, you missed that game, right?
Yeah, I did miss that game. But I'm going to tell you, with the good soccer weather out here, you know what I mean? It's spring. Well, it is. Last week it was spring week.
Yes.
Winter's on the way.
Yeah. Never can
So
tell.
last week, we were able to get a lot of games in. As mentioned, we've got tons of highlights. So this episode, guys, just be ready. We've got 5 coaches interviews. Todd was fortunate enough to interview Coach Clemens and Coach Brugueño out from Murray County. Yep. He also was able to get an interview with Coach Jacobo from Cahulla Creek.
And I was interviewing anybody that would talk in front of the camera. I was like, we're going to have some footage this week.
So he's able to interview both Coach Jacobo and Coach Ruri Alvarez from Dalton Academy. I was able to catch up with Coach Almodovar out at the
You want to take that?
No, it's not me. But I was able to catch Coach Almodovar. We interviewed him. I was able to interview him. Stay tuned to that interview because there's some background scenes that you will want to pay attention because this is a group that supposedly will be at the game for Southeast that's going to be making some tacos de asada, de al pastor, de chorizo, de pollo. That's steak, pork, chorizo, and chicken.
Thank you.
So, but look out for that video. I thought it was pretty good. What about you, Roy?
Oh, man, I tell you. I watched a couple of games before I left. Great games. We are halfway through the season. Here we are, the majority of teams playing 8 games. Got about 8 to 7 games left. So this is where the teams start to figure out who their starting lineup, who their subs, what they got to do next.
Hey, Roy, just curious, man. Do you anticipate a wardrobe change tonight?
I don't know how I got a bet when I'm not even here. I mean, I like the bet, don't get me wrong, but I don't know how that happened.
All right, well, we're about to go to commercial break here, but I know one big game that Roy's definitely looking forward to is the Dalton-Johnson game. We'll probably try to touch on that at the very end, but that's going to be a huge game. Johnson number 1 in 5A, Dalton number 1 in 6A. So, but with that, we're going to cut the commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have some highlights for you.
It's movie night. Turn your living room into a home theater. Let us entertain you. With the VidLink app, you can connect to more channels, movies, and entertainment in seconds. Whether you love fantasy, action, or adventure, there's something for the whole family. VidLink offers you a new way to reconnect and recharge. Streaming has never been so simple. Make the right call. Sign up for VidLink today.
Hi, I'm Francisco with Paniagua Auto Mall, inviting you to come and see our great selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Our wide selections change very quickly, and we have one of our best sources to find your perfect car, truck, or SUV. We offer easy financing and can help you establish your credit. We have 2 locations to serve you, one in Dalton and Cleveland. Look no further, Paniagua Auto has the car, SUV, or truck you need.
Come see us or check us out online. Paniagua Auto Mall, where your dreams are driven.
And welcome back to Monday Night Football. We're going to go into some highlights here. We're going to go straight in. This first set of highlights we have are actually the North Murray LFO boys, and I know Todd's got the information on that, so we'll cut to those right now.
Yeah, we're going to go to – this game went to PKs. It ended regular time at 2-2. Regular time goals in North Murray were for Uriel Marquez had a goal, and Alicia Velasquez had 1 goal. And then the winning PK came from Axel Saliasis. Is that right?
Yeah, but I feel like the keeper didn't move on that one, though. It was a...
He got to go one way, right or left.
Yeah, he just
He's
stood
gotta
there.
throw himself.
And then
and we also have highlights from the North Murray Adairsville girls, and we're going to go to those highlights now. Okay, so this actually we do have some good highlights here. And it looks like they're playing in Adairsville.
Let's see.
first goal is going to be from Johanna Ariando.
Is this?
Oh, near post.
Yeah.
You know what? You go high near post. That's a.
Yeah, but goal's got to get near post. This is Coach Orlando's team? Is that who
Yep.
this is?
Yes.
Look at that.
Oh, ball loose in the box.
Oh, no, but it was a deflection there.
Valerie Valdez with the second goal.
Okay. And that's good for that program. Like you said, it was he had a lot of seniors leaving last year, so that's
thank
good
you
for them down there.
to Coach Ambrose for sending us that. That leaves both North Murray squads at 5-3. Sets up nicely for their game later this week with Northwest. I think if you just ask us who's favored in that game, you're going to be, well, probably Northwest. But, these are a couple of scrappy sides. They put together some good results. They're sitting there at 5-3, and I think it's actually going to be a pretty good game. So
yeah, I think
we'll
if you
see
would
what
ask the
happens.
coach at the beginning of the season, hey, 5-3 right now before going into Northwest,
You
good.
take
Take
that.
that.
I'd take
Yeah.
that.
And I know you were able to catch up. You went down to across the Conasauga. You were able to interview Coach Clemens and Coach Budagaya from Murray County. So let's go ahead and get to those coaches' interviews that Todd got for us.
All right, I'm here with Coach Jennifer Clemens, head coach of the Murray County women's soccer team. She was unable to join us in our coaches interview show, so we have her here now. Coach Clemens, if you could tell us a little bit about yourself, like how long you've been coaching here at Murray County?
I've been coaching here at Murray since the 14-15 school year. So this is year number 8 for me. I've coached a total of, I want to say, like 15, 16 years in high school soccer here in Georgia.
All right, well, tell us a little bit about your season up to this point.
We have played all non-region games as of up to right now. I think we are 1-4-1. Not sure about the 4 part, and maybe 3. Not sure how many games. I've lost track of how many games we have played. But we've done good. We've had a rough time with our non-region games. We play a lot of big 4A and 5A schools compared to our region, which is just 3A. It's a lot harder sometimes with my girls. We struggle a little bit with the little things. Not all of mine play full-on soccer 24/7 like some of the teams we play. But other than that, they've meshed really well and they get along really well together, so that's the good part.
So coming into region next week, you open up against Adairsville, and you have had a tough schedule up to this point. How do you think that's going to prepare you for region play?
It's always good. I think we always play tougher when we play region teams. We finally get on point. We realize that we can keep up with certain teams and stuff. That's why I like doing the rougher or the harder teams during the non-region time. It prepares us better for our region games. Adairsville is a tough team to start off with, but our whole region is tough when we look at certain scenarios and everything like that, so it doesn't really get any easier.
Who've been your standouts up to this point in the season?
Team-wise or
Yeah,
that we've
individuals.
played?
No, individuals.
Oh, individuals on my team. Our defense is really strong. Our goalie is amazing, Marisol Hernandez. She's a senior. She's played goalie for the last 4 years. I don't know what I'm going to do when she graduates at the end of this season, because she is our only goalie at the moment and has been our only goalie for the last couple of years, but she's amazing. She keeps us in a lot of our games. Another person we'll lose at the end of the season is Candy Ramirez. She's our center defensive player. She's another key player. She just kind of sweeps everything up that gets by everybody else. On the offensive side of the ball, we've got Linda Lopez, who's a freshman, and we've got Madeline Lynch, who's a sophomore. They help us out a lot, along with Edith Perez, who is also a sophomore. They kind of help. But our team is very new. We're very young. We've got 16 freshmen and sophomores out of 22 girls.
Wow.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, good luck the rest of the season. It looks like you're going to be battle tested going into
Yes.
region play. So thank you for joining us.
Not a problem. Thank you.
And now we got we're going straight into the interview with Coach Brugueño with Maury County Boys.
All right, I'm here venturing across the river over to Maury County. I don't get over here very often. I'm here with Coach Marco Brugueño, coach of Maury County Soccer. We haven't had a chance to speak with you since the coaches show early in the year. Bring us up to speed on how you guys are doing and the program up to this point.
Okay, so we only won 1 game so far this season. We tied our most recent game, and we are a developing team. That's the way I would phrase it the best. Not necessarily what I expected early on, but I realized later we had a lot of players that never played high school soccer because some didn't play last year. Some who were on JV their 9th grade year only got half a season. But we have a lot of players that are out that are working hard and getting better. So I think overall as a team, we've been progressing and improving each game. And I think kind of that's the state of where we're at. And I'm really encouraged by the progress they've been making.
So next week you start into region. Monday night, a rare Monday night game for us anyway to cover, playing Adairsville. How are you looking going into that game? You got a healthy squad?
So we've dealt with injuries this year as well. So as far as some of the people that started out during the season, I think 4 of the starters have been out. Some, 1 or 2 lost for the season. But some of the ones that have been out recently, I think I'm looking at today to see if they're healthy enough to come back for Monday. Either way, the other boys have been playing, and that's the ones who've been playing recently. So that's just kind of a boost to get some of them back. So we have some injuries, but we're hopefully getting back to healthy.
And how's the squad in terms of their spirit?
I think the spirit's great. I think that they understand or they see the progress. They see that they're getting better, and I think they're encouraged by that. And I think that the results, I think early on we're giving up some silly things, basic mistakes, and I think they've improved upon that and have changed the approach to the game as far as attitude and intensity, and then just being better organized. And I think that is giving them a lot more motivation, encouragement, and I feel like the spirits are good on the team as far as going into this region. I think they see the progress that's been made, and they can see that we're turning that page as we go along the season.
All right, Coach. Best of luck the rest of the season, and I appreciate you joining us.
All right, thanks.
All right, I want to thank Coach Plemons and Coach Burgueño for talking to me. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll talk about the interviews, and we'll also move on to some other highlights.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
Pray Chiropractic, Dalton's premier chiropractic office, has the most advanced treatments to get you out of pain fast. Pray Chiropractic provides expert chiropractic care, computerized spinal decompression therapy, and now offers the area's only 40-watt deep tissue laser for maximum relief. Now open 7 days a week, and walk-ins are always welcome. If pain is holding you back, Pray Chiropractic can help. For a limited time, take advantage of Pray Chiropractic's exclusive new patient offer. Visit PrayChiro.com today.
And welcome back to Monday Night Football. Todd's got a little more extra commentary. He said, obviously, he was down in across the Connesaga River, out there at the pastures of Murray County.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just want to say, I just want people to know, hey, there's work being done across the river. Like Murray County, their record may not reflect it. I think both squads have one win, but they're putting in the work. I was over there. I watched about an hour of joint practice. And the squad looked good. I think their spirits are high. Going into region, I think they've both played some tough games on the front end of their schedule. So I would look for them to get a couple of wins in region play. But yeah, just, they don't get all the shine that the Whitfield County schools get and Dalton City schools get. So I just wanted to go over there and get a sneak peek at them. And they're going to be doing the Instagram takeover this week as well.
Okay.
And schedule update, if you look at our schedule online, it's showing that they play Adairsville tonight. And when you look outside tonight and you're watching this, you're going to notice there's some bad weather. So they've already postponed that. They have not set a schedule, but that was going to be their first region game tonight. So big shout out over there in Indian Country. Doing good work over there. Keep it up.
Yeah. And now we got some more highlights. And Roy, we missed this game, but Todd, you were there. I was
everywhere last week. What game was I at last week?
You actually got highlights of the Northwest.
Oh, yeah.
You had to make up
Gordon
for it since
Central.
you were out.
So just so you guys know, Gordon Central, even though we don't cover much, they're ranked number 2, maybe in the state. They were undefeated. They went up and played Northwest, and Northwest came out with a victory. But I heard it was a very entertaining game. So that will go to those highlights.
All right, full disclosure, I did not go to the game. There was another Northwest game I went to.
There was a goal right away.
So that was Alicio Padilla.
Yeah, Lisa.
And then second goal was Adrian Capistran.
Yeah, they haven't showed the second goal, but I think here it comes right here. Oh.
So each player had 2 goals and 2 assists. So they assisted each other on both of their goals. I asked Coach Gutierrez if he let them know that they could pass to other players. He said he didn't care as long as they keep scoring goals.
And
I tell you, though, I didn't really know what to think about this game in terms of I always see Gordon getting on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh. That was very tight, but she let it play. And it looks like they're playing with 2 refs. And Roy, what
We
is
don't
it at Dalton?
We don't like 2 refs. 2 refs is not good. No, it's too much field to cover them.
Oh,
fast
there's
kids.
a.
So if Adrian's scoring them goals, he must have learned from his dad. His dad Rigo is an all-star, so he must have learned from him.
Oh, nice
wow.
save.
Keeping them at 2 right there.
Let me see what's going on. And I like that when they take it to the line and then they always go to the pass.
I tell you, Northwest should have scored a few more.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow. Now I'm really upset I didn't go to this game.
And you know it's good to be able to see that Gordon Central team also, because you hear a lot of hype on them. And
Yeah, I mean, especially in the last year or so. They came up last year. They made it all the way to the final. They lost. Obviously, previously they were the stepchild to Calhoun.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's good to see them come up here to measure against the teams from this area.
I didn't see Northwest running out 4-2 winners on them, especially when you look at those highlights. It could have been 5-1.
Yes.
And it could have been worse.
Yeah.
So nice work up there in Tunnel Hill. It's a nice win for them.
And then we also have highlights for the Northwest Gordon Central girls. So we're going to roll to those now.
Now this was an out-and-out goal fest. Northwest is going to win this game 10-0. Everybody had.
Roy,
their
did you
shooting
call
boots
this
on.
mercy rule?
nobody gives me an update in regard to these mercy rules. I've held back on it, and now
And if I could just run through the goal scores here, Lexi Lyon, she had a couple of goals. Vanessa Cornell had a goal. Sadie Clark, Silvana Gomez, Jasmine Cortez, Sophia Ortiz, and let's see, Lorelai Uten. Oh, and one more, Samantha Lara. Hey, that's a lot of goal scorers.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
Did anybody not score?
When
on
the coach
squad?
came on here, she said, "Just let us start scoring a couple of them, and then it's gonna keep."
Hey, and she's right. As soon as they start flowing, they struggle.
Look at that. She took out the whole defense. She took out the whole defense right there. Yeah, I think.
Keeper got to get down there.
Oh,
you
bad
can't
give.
You can't give it to him.
Nice
like
work.
that.
So 10-0 Northwest. It was a good week for Northwest. Northwest girls also with that 2-1 win over Pace. The boys fell 5-2. That game had a couple of red cards in it. Northwest lost a player for the upcoming game. But overall, a good week up in Tunnel Hill.
And then it looks like it. I know you're a happy Bruin. Looks like you're trying to wear similar colors, but
Nah, I'm repping the CFC today.
Got. Well, we're going to go to here shortly. We're about to go to commercial break, but after we come back from commercial break, Todd here was able to interview Coach Jacobo and Coach Rui Alvarez after the big matchup that they had, which was very intense.
Spicy little affair.
So we'll go to commercial break, and we'll see you after the break.
Every day brings new challenges. GigLink is helping our community keep pace in this brave new world. New ways to efficiently communicate, new and innovative ways of approaching manufacturing, new ways to explore our dreams and goals. GigLink's lightning-fast service provides downloads and uploads up to 10 times faster than traditional internet speeds, perfect for today's data-intensive environment, giving us all a chance to succeed. Connect with GigLink today.
Pray Chiropractic, Dalton's premier chiropractic office, has the most advanced treatments to get you out of pain fast. Pray Chiropractic provides expert chiropractic care, computerized spinal decompression therapy, and now offers the area's only 40-watt deep tissue laser for maximum relief. Now open 7 days a week, and walk-ins are always welcome. If pain is holding you back, Pray Chiropractic can help. For a limited time, take advantage of Pray Chiropractic's exclusive new patient offer. Visit PrayChiro.com today.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
welcome back to Monday Night Football. We're at that halfway point. You haven't heard us talk that much. We may talk a little bit this episode, but, we want to just say thank you to all the coaches out there for bringing these videos and providing these highlights. Todd, these next highlight or coaches interviews we have, you actually were able to watch. We don't have highlights of this game, but from my understanding, Todd, you said it was really intense. There was a lot of slide tackles that you normally wouldn't see. But
I'll tell you what, I got out of my car. It was about 5 minutes before halftime, and I was in my car, and I could hear the crowd just cheering just all like constantly. And I finally got to where I could see the action, and every slide tackle that Dalton Academy was going in, the bench was coming up, and the fans, the bench, everybody was cheering every slide tackle. I mean, both sides were getting stuck in. I got to say, Creek had the better chances in both halves, and I think probably deserved to win. But the intensity in the match, I totally didn't expect. And I'll be honest, I think Academy gave them all they wanted. It was just an overall, it was a well-played match, hard-played match, and, man, I'm really looking forward in the years to come. I think this is a developing rivalry. You look at the size of the schools, you look at, kind of their proximity to one another. I think it's going to be good.
And I think just to touch on that, you mentioned, you got to think about Dalton Academy first-year program. They were playing defending state champs.
Yes.
They don't get a chance to play at Southeast. They don't get a chance to play Dalton.
Nope.
So for them, they're like, hey, look, let's prove. They
proved they belong.
And I can see Coach Alvarez like, look, we're not playing others, but this is a state champ. If you want to see how to feel to be playing against state champs, let's play them right. Maybe the different squad, but I think they had a lot of
they have no reason to hang their head. They played great. They had some chances, and Creek just had a little better on the night.
And you were able to. Oh, go ahead, Roy.
The thing is, you got Dalton Academy. They're the new kids on the block. They don't have any history on them. You know what I mean? So they're looking to go get that one win. They're looking to make that statement. They're looking to go out there and knock that big team off.
Right.
And I know you're able to catch up, so we're going to go ahead and run in. You had, I think you interviewed Coach Jacobo, so we're going to run into that interview now.
All right, I'm here with Coach Jacobo just after Cahulla Creek's 2-0 win over Dalton Academy. First off, congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Secondly, did you expect the game to have that much bite to it?
I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I was expecting the pressure, and definitely the way that it just unfolded, it definitely just goes to show how hard they're working at the academy. But I mean, it was definitely it was a run for our money, but we were able to make it happen.
For you, what was the difference in the game tonight? We're going into halftime 0-0. You come out in the second half, you get the 2 goals. But for you, what was the difference?
Well, right now we're struggling with our goalkeeper. We've got somebody returning that played a big role in state last year, and he wants to be a field player. And of course, I know where his heart is, and I could tell obviously just from the way his composure was, he wanted to be on the field. So at that halftime, we made a decision as a team, and I set those expectations even higher because I knew what could happen if with him being on the field and not somebody that we are very confident with in the goal. But then once again, Nicholas, our senior, came up and made an awesome save here at the end. So it's definitely, he's earning that spot, and it's making us more secure with our backup keep.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that 2 games in a row that he's came out of the goal and made a difference?
It is. It has been, and once again, I mean, it's just that heart in them that they want to get out there and make it happen.
All right, so that's, if I'm keeping track, that's 5 in a row undefeated. Do you feel like your squad's turned a corner from earlier in the season?
It definitely has, and I mean, we started off with some players quarantined, so I mean, that hurt us at the beginning. Obviously, it didn't look the way that we wanted to on the scoreboard, but we've made adjustments along the way, and it's really helped us out.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks a lot to Coach Jacobo for taking a couple of minutes with us and talking about the night's match. We're going to move on now to Coach Alvarez, coach of Dalton Academy. All right, I'm here with Coach Rui Alvarez out here at Cahulla Creek tonight. Dalton Academy was playing away. Had the 2-0 loss. Also had the 3-1 loss early last week. You guys start out hot, 7-0. Now you're on back-to-back losses. Tell me how the team's feeling right now.
We're feeling fine. The game against Gilmer, a couple mistakes. With all due respect to all the officials, it was the worst officiating I've seen in my life. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, we had our errors, and whatever, it happened. Today, we played a state champ that I think that everyone saw the game. The fact that we could get the crowd riled up the way we did, the fact that they were so into the game speaks volumes of the Dawn Academy. I think it's hilarious how teams play us and they warm up in the last 30, 20 minutes and they expect that it's going to be an easy game. I find it funny. It's okay. Still, super respect to Coach Kobo and the Colts, just because you know how it goes. We have some more club players there, and at the end of the day, it's all love. But overall, man, to lose to a state champ 2-0 at their place, I'm proud of my boys. I'm extremely proud. People were talking about mercy rule this, mercy rule that, blah blah blah. I think it's cute. I think it's hilarious. But I think today we kind of showed who the Dawn Academy is. And the boys are fine. We just got to keep going, keep our heads up, and again, this is all just a pre-warm-up. We're getting ready for region play, and we're actually lucky and blessed to play against the best of the best.
So let's go back to you're having the kind of season that really no one expected from a first-year program. Like I said, you're out of the gate 7-0. What do you attribute that to?
I think we attribute it to just respect, discipline, and the fact that my boys are a bunch of warriors. What I saw today, I'm speechless.
This game had a lot of bite to it. Like, for anyone who didn't see it, like, this game was played like you guys have been playing every year for the last 50 years. Like, it was intense.
Oh, it was super intense. And like I said, respect to Coahuila Creek. They brought it too. They brought the best out of us. We brought the best out of them. The fact that, we went 0-0 at half, honestly, I love Marco. I love my keeper, but the second goal, his fault. He kind of, let the ball loose. The first goal, a little bounce in the area. We were too late to step up, and they hit it back post or front post, if I'm not mistaken. It was a great game, man. It was a great game. It was beautiful. Someone had to lose and someone had to win. And, would we have been more happier if we tied? Absolutely. But, the fact that we played a really good team and we got out of here with a 2-0 score, I can't complain. I'm nothing but happy.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Thanks a lot to Coach Alvarez for giving us a few minutes. We're going to hit the commercial break, and we'll see you on the other side.
All right, go up there. Oh, we can cut this out.
Hi, I'm Francisco with Paniagua Auto Mall, inviting you to come and see our great selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Our wide selections change very quickly, and we have one of our best sources to find your perfect car, truck, or SUV. We offer easy financing and can help you establish your credit. We have 2 locations to serve you, one in Dalton and Cleveland. Look no further, Paniagua Auto has the car, SUV, or truck you need.
Come see us or check us out online, Paniagua Auto Mall, where your dreams are driven.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
Oh yeah, baby.
It's movie night. Turn your living room into a home theater. Let us entertain you. With the VidLink app, you can connect to more channels, movies, and entertainment in seconds. Whether you love fantasy, action, or adventure, there's something for the whole family. VidLink offers you a new way to reconnect and recharge. streaming has never been so simple. Make the right call. Sign up for VidLink today.
And welcome back to Monday Night Football. Now we're going to go to our second set of OptiLink scoreboard. These are going to be for our Thursday, Friday game. So let's put up that little.
I guess Roy gets out of reading
Miniature,
since he can't
the
see
miniature
the
scoreboard, I tell you.
There we go. All right, Todd, let's go over the boys
For the
real
boys,
quick.
Northwest 4, Gordon Central 2. You saw those highlights. Cahulla Creek 11, Rockmart 1, North Murray 2, LFO 2. Great result there. Tryon 7, Christian Heritage 0.
And for the girls, we saw some of those highlights a while ago. They beat Gordon Central 10-0. Cahulla with a 5-1 win over Rockmart. North Murray LFO with a 1-1 tie. Tryon over Christian Heritage 7-1. And the Southeast girls, put on another clinic there, 7-0 over Ringgold. So we're going to go into some highlights here. This is going to be we got some more. Friday's scores.
Boys, Dalton 7, East Paulding 0, Southeast 10, Ringgold 0.
Wow, mercy rule. So, Roy, we caught a bet for you last week. You weren't here. We said Dalton would mercy rule East Paulding. Sorry they didn't hold their end of the bargain, so you might as well just get ready and go ahead and take that shirt off and put on the one that you got. Because, yes.
Wow.
And then the girls' scores, we got Dalton 5, East Paulding 0, and Southeast 7, Ringgold 0. And going back to those Thursday scores, we had the two North Murray girls and boys both show that they drew LFO, but they did win. Both squads won on PKs.
And before we go to these highlights, Roy, just go ahead and do the highlights.
Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. We don't have all day. We don't have all day here.
So while he's doing that, he's got the Orlando City jersey.
Does anybody do more wardrobe changes than Roy?
All right, with that being said, let's roll to these Dalton Alexander highlights, both girls and boys.
Man.
Oh, Bailey Gleaton with a clinic. She's been talked down Moldova this weekend, and she's just been on a scoring tear. That's American Carol, the goal. Look at her. She hit it from like 40 yards out.
Yes.
And this is Sela Briseño again. She's the other top goal scorer. If it ain't Bailey, it's Sela right there. And the girls came out with a 3-1 win right there. And I know, Roy, we got highlights of Dalton versus Alexander boys.
Yeah, you got the one goal. Yair.
Oh, yes.
Monster shot, far away.
That for me, that is goal of the week. If you ask me, that is goal of the week.
Right up
Well,
the corner?
I'm going to show you another one. Again, Dalton brings it. Yair's every time, top-notch goals. You'll see every game. You look at him, look for the armband. He's bringing it.
Roy, so since this next game is the game that we made the bet for you would have been here. You said mercy rule, but you look good in purple and white.
No, I tell you, for my people up in Orlando, I gotta like what y'all are doing over there. But us Atlanta folks, we know what we're doing over here in soccer. So
all right, so now we're gonna run into those Dalton East Paulding highlights.
Again, it's nothing but goals, great goals. Pretty much everybody played in regards to this game. A good night at Harmon Field.
If you're the keeper, you got to be cleaner.
Who was that cleanup? Fernando Guerrero?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, I sat beside Sven, another Southeast.
Sven Jekyll, yes, Mr. OptiLink.
He done left Southeast, and now he's a Dalton fan, so just throw that in there. and here's some other ones in regards to, God, these boys are good.
Corner.
The way they can just pick them apart, what more can you ask for?
So is that Fabian?
That's Fabian. Fabian, he's rocking.
I think Zeke Ortiz has a nice goal in the second half.
I would say, to me, if you gave me the bet or you gave me the nod, pick goal of the week.
I think that one, I forgot about that one. That may be the goal of the week now that I think about it, because his was a free kick. He dummied the goalie.
Yeah, and again, there's the goal by Zeke also. Zeke's bringing it on. He runs the line. He throws them through passes.
So what was the score half?
I think we were like at 5-0.
Okay.
It was going into
deflection.
It was going into the mercy rules, which I was like, okay, I'm winning this bet, but everything's running against me.
So we see them running away with this win, Roy. But in your opinion, like, if this team has
this goal? Look at that. If you would have seen the curve on that ball.
Did you see the curve?
And you got to think, they switched goalies. And this goalie was coming out of the box. He was stopping a lot of good shots. But, man, you can't do anything when it comes to that.
And what were you just saying you were trying to ask Roy about?
Yeah, so, we see him putting in the goals here, but if this team has a weakness, in your opinion, what is it? And we know as once you get into playoffs, like you're going to run into tougher squads. What's this squad's weakness, in your opinion, if they have one?
To me, in regards to watching the games, and it's just my style of play, I like that strength. I miss a Tony. I miss those guys in the middle that are cleaning it up, that are in the enforcers, that are making the other teams respect them, not so much for their goal scoring or for their skills, but to saying, hey, you know what? We're going to stand our ground. That's the guy that I miss.
Over the course of the regular season, you'd like to see them like develop a little bit of bite to the game.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, this team is so versatile, and you can't compare it to last year because this team's got so much finesse. This team is so fast, and they're accurate on their passes. That's the great thing what Coach Cheeves does over at Dalton. He gets a team, you get them, he'll mold them, and he'll tell them what to do to be able to win. That's what I like so much about Dalton soccer.
And I'm glad, like I said, Roy, obviously Mr. Dalton here. Let's give a big shout out Southeast boys and the girls. Just throw a little bit tidbit of information. Southeast boys have not let a goal score since they lost that game down in Vestavia Hills. They blanked Dalton. I could see them running nothing but donuts until they play Dalton again on March 18th. So right now, I mean, they're at I see them probably winning the next 2 or 3. The girls the same way. So I'm going to have to circle that game. It's coming up here in the next few weeks. But with that, we're going to go to commercial break. And when we get back, we got some highlights with Coach from Dalton Academy. And we have an interview with Coach Almadova and Coach Acobo from the Dalton Academy girls.
Pray Chiropractic, Dalton's premier chiropractic office, has the most advanced treatments to get you out of pain fast. Pray Chiropractic provides expert chiropractic care, computerized spinal decompression therapy, and now offers the area's only 40-watt deep tissue laser for maximum relief. Now open 7 days a week, and walk-ins are always welcome. If pain is holding you back, Pray Chiropractic can help. For a limited time, take advantage of Pray Chiropractic's exclusive new patient offer. Visit praychiro.com today.
And welcome back to Monday Night Football. We want to run right in. We got some highlights here. These are the Pumas. We haven't been giving a lot of love to the Pumas, but we do have some highlights. So let's go ahead and run into those highlights of Dalton Academy versus Coahulla Creek.
Yeah, and Coahulla Creek's going to run out on this game. I believe the final score was 7-0. However, just like we were talking about Murray County, work's getting done over at Dalton Academy. And let's be honest, this is probably the kind of season we expected the Dalton Academy boys to have, right?
Yeah, yes.
But they haven't, so it's kind of surprising. But yeah, so you're looking at a lot of, I was talking to Coach Okobo, looking at a lot of development here, some girls that have never played before. So, there's a lot of basics that are getting sorted out, and he's been really happy with the progress that they've made up until this point.
Well, you're not going to get great overnight. It's going to take some time. You got to build the foundation.
Oh yeah, and that's also going to come up, through the middle school program and that sort of thing. Yeah. So it's going to be good. And hey, kudos over to Coach Coley too, out at Coahulla Creek. His girls out there are having a really good season. I want to say they are 7-2 on the season. So they're going to be heading into region play.
But they don't want to play Northwest.
I don't know.
Wait, did I just say that out loud?
I think you said it. Somebody mute him.
So mute me. But let's go ahead and I know, Todd, you were able to catch up with Coach Jacobo there after the game. So let's go ahead and run into that interview that you had with Coach Jacobo.
I'm here with Coach Jesus Jacobo, head coach for the Lady Pumas at Dalton Academy. Coach, tell us a little bit about how the year's going. Tell us some of the highs, some of the lows. Tonight you came out to Creek. You guys lost. But tell us about how the season's going.
Well, we've definitely had a ride. It's been a crazy ride. I think that's just kind of led the girls to love the game, which is that's the best thing I can hope for them, is that they get into it, they give it their all, and I think that's what's happening. We have about 9 freshmen. We have maybe 7 of those that are brand new to soccer, and so just getting them excited and getting them into the game, that is allowing us to push their learning and to try to improve after every game, and they're doing that. I think especially after a game like today, where we knew it was going to be a very tough game. We knew Kahala beat Christian Heritage, for example, 10-0, and so we knew that we were coming into a tough battle. But the girls didn't let off. The girls came in excited. The girls came in with a goal. They met their goal, and we're looking for successes, small successes, but we're looking for those anywhere that we can. And Chanel, outdid herself again today. I think her previous record was 46 saves. She got 56 today.
And that's got, honestly, I think she's approaching some sort of national record with that. Somebody should really look into that.
Yes.
Somebody that's into stats. Maybe
Yes.
We have some statisticians that can look into that.
Yes, sir. And so we've talked to her. We've kept her excited about it. She's taking charge of the back. I mean, without a doubt, she's become so vocal and aggressive, and she comes out and gets the ball. So she's saving us a lot. Diana Hernandez is controlling the back line, and she's a freshman. I mean, this is her first year in high school soccer, so they're all doing great, and I'm happy with them. So
all right.
happy.
Well, Coach, we wish you a lot of success the rest of the year and years to come. Thanks a lot for talking to us.
Thank you.
And welcome back. That was an interview with Coach Jacobo. They've had a rough start of the season, but they're starting to turn some things around.
Yep.
But the Lady Pumas are representing.
And by the way, they stayed through the game for the Cahokia Creek for the Dalton Academy boys last week and cheered them on through the game.
Well, we got one more interview here. This is Coach Almodova from the Dalton Academy, so we're going to run into that right now. Here we are with Coach Jose Almodova, the head women's soccer coach for Dalton High School. Coach, I just wanted to give us a recap. I know you had a busy schedule this week. You played, 2 games? Alexander on Tuesday, and then you played East Paulding yesterday. If you can just give us a recap of your last 2 games.
Well, Alexander looked like a decent team on film. We scouted them a little bit, and we kind of knew which players to shut down, so we were able to do that. We challenged our girls and said, hey, I need you to shut down these girls here. This is their game plan. This is what they do. And we went down there and executed. Came back with a 3-1 victory. Our goalkeeper also scored, so that was interesting.
Yeah, America scored from 40 yards out.
Yep, America. And then Friday, we had East Paulding. We looked at their record, their opponents, and they seemed decent again. We always have to respect our opponents, regardless of the record. But we came in and we easily were able to establish the pace of the game, and we were able to control our possession and all that. So, complete team win there. We got everybody to play. We rested players that we needed to rest. And Tuesday we got South Paulding coming up.
Okay.
But before I talk about South Paulding, I got to talk about Bailey Gleaton. She went off 3 goals, 2 assists. She had a couple other plays where she could have added on to the tally, but we challenged her during the week, and she came through. And several of the other girls as well. We got some young players that were also scoring. So
I know you mentioned South Paulding. You got that game coming up. You got another busy schedule. But what I really want to talk about is what should people expect when you play Southeast again? I see, what do we have here? So are these people going to be playing? You going to be serving up tacos for the Southeast Dalton game?
we got Georgia Tacos. This is a group of guys that we've known for a while, and they're starting off their business and kicking it off, and you know, they're doing a great job with their catering service, and we want to bring Georgia Tacos to Harmon Field and see how our fans and our opposing teams like the tacos.
Okay.
And hopefully, you know, they can come to a home party near you. So
all right, guys. So as Coach Alvadova mentioned, Georgia Tacos, they will be present at the Dalton Southeast game, March 18th. And thank you very much, Coach Alvadova.
We'll see you there.
Coach Alvadova caught up on this weekend at my daughter's birthday party. As we said, they will be present for the March 18th game. They will be selling tacos.
I didn't get an invite.
Oh, sorry. But you had tacos that night at the block party.
Hey, but for the rest of the concession stands out there, can we at least get like a bucket of hot chocolate or something, or a cup of coffee, anything?
And with that, we're going to commercial break, and we'll be back with Goal of the Week.
If you are selling or buying real estate, we are here to help.
Coldwell Banker Kennard Realty has been guiding the Dalton community home since 1974.
Please contact the #1 real estate company in Northwest Georgia for all your real estate needs.
Every day brings new challenges. GigLink is helping our community keep pace in this brave new world. New ways to efficiently communicate, new and innovative ways of approaching manufacturing, new ways to explore our dreams and goals. GigLink's lightning-fast service provides downloads and uploads up to 10 times faster than traditional internet speeds. Perfect for today's data-intensive environment, giving us all a chance to succeed. Connect with GigLink today.
Pray Chiropractic, Dalton's premier chiropractic office, has the most advanced treatments to get you out of pain fast. Pray Chiropractic provides expert chiropractic care, computerized spinal decompression therapy, and now offers the area's only 40-watt deep tissue laser for maximum relief. Now open 7 days a week, and walk-ins are always welcome. If pain is holding you back, Pray Chiropractic can help. For a limited time, take advantage of Pray Chiropractic's exclusive new patient offer. Visit praychiro.com today.
And welcome back to Monday Night Football. just Todd had the rant of the week right there. So
Sorry, man, I just want some hot chocolate. Just want any container. Man, set up an igloo cooler. I'll dispense my own, and I'll put $1 in the cup.
What about you, Roy?
Man, I tell you, I like it. I want some of those tacos now. I can't wait for the tacos at the game.
That's setting the bar at a whole nother level. I'm over here just begging for a cup of coffee, and they're having tacos.
Well, let's look at this real quick. Let's go ahead and look at these upcoming games that we got this week. Obviously, Todd, you mentioned earlier, Murray County, Dyersville, that's already been postponed because of the rain. But tomorrow, you've got Dalton going to South Paulding, Roy.
A region game, I tell you, if you're going to go to the girls' game, make sure you go early. Hour and a half drive down there.
Oh, yes.
For the girls and the boys, 6:30.
And I know a big game for tomorrow is the rematch of Christian Heritage Dalton Academy. Dalton came out winners early in the season.
I think Heritage got something for them this time. I'm going to draw. I'm going 2-2 draw.
And then we got Southeast going to Cedartown, region game. Then on Wednesday, you got Dalton girls. They're playing 3 games this week. They got Dalton at Calhoun. Should be a good game. And then, Todd, you circled this next game, Northwest versus North Murray.
Well, I think I want to see if North Murray's for real. They got a good record. We know Northwest has got a quality side, both the girls and the boys. So I want to see what North.
So that's both games. And then Thursday, you got Christian Heritage going to LFO, both teams. Dalton Academy playing Bowden, both teams. Then you got Coahulla Creek playing Ringgold, both teams. And then Friday, we got a heavy slate of games. You got Dalton versus North Murray girls traveling down. So Dalton, and then you got Christian Heritage playing Mount Perrin, both teams. You got Northwest playing Cedartown, a region game, Todd.
Yep, that'll be tough.
And then you got Southeast playing Central of Carrollton, another region game. Yep. Murray County playing Rockmart. And then a big game, which we alluded to earlier, Dalton and Johnston.
I think it's going to be a huge game because that way you can see the top ones of each one of their categories. I mean, driving all the way across the mountain, have indicated a couple of times.
But they're going to
Gainesville.
They're going to go get chicken country. So obviously, if you want to get some Zaxby's, I'm pretty sure they're not going to run out of chicken over there in Gainesville because they got plenty of poultry farms to get some chicken from. But with that being said, we do have a goal of the week. We sort of debated on it. We thought at first it was going to be the Yahir Paez goal, but after watching that Zeke Ortiz goal, I think he got the nod.
I think he did too.
So goal of the week is Zeke Ortiz, the free kick swerve that he scored against East Paulding. So if we can have that highlight there, Mr. Aaron, and here it is.
I tell you, watch the goalie go one way.
Ooh. You saw it?
Man.
Did you see?
Hey, one step in the wrong direction, you'd be looking really silly.
I tell you.
Well, guys, we're about to wrap up here, but what do you guys have to add before we wrap up the show?
Hey, just I got the Rockmart game for Murray County. I think that's a good opportunity for both teams to get a W. So get it done.
And what about you, Roy?
My thing is, it's half of the season. Dalton's played 8 games, got about 7 left. We're going to find out what they're really made of.
And like I said, Southeast playing a lot of region games this week. They got 2. Cedartown, and then they're playing Central. So I think it's going to be a good. I'm honestly predicting wins on both fronts, boys and girls.
Are you making a bet?
Not making a bet. Man. I'm just saying predicting wins. I leave the betting to you, sir. And with that, just thank you to all the coaches for providing us highlights. Yep. And with that, we're going to cut this episode, and we will see you next Monday on Monday Night Football.